There we go. Hey, what's up, y'all? Jplay Vines Live. Shout out to Vines like myself. This is episode 28 of the Unwine with Jplay Vines podcast. We are going to have some fun here. Y'all see what the caption is. What's up, Gator? What's up, Jenny? What's up, Love Island fan? Okay. What's up with you? What's up with you? First and foremost, make sure you hit that heart me. Make sure you hit them heart me's right there and join the JPG, the Playmaker Gang. If you consider yourself a playmaker in life, why not be surrounded by others that are like that as well? So make sure that you pop in there and hit that little heart me. It only costs 1 cent. I always say at the beginning of a lot of my streams, either it was IRL or gaming, where I say shout out to the hardworking grinders like myself. So if y'all consider yourself a hard worker and grinder and you don't have a penny, not even for your fucking thoughts, something's wrong. So make sure you hit that button and like it up. All right, let me see what we got up in here. I'm trying to get some of my people up in here because it's actually a sports edition. If y'all didn't really double check and make sure it's actually a sports edition. Me and a couple other panelists are going to be talking about our individual teams and each team individually, kind of like on some Sports Center meets First Take, except y'all niggas can't fire me. I'm not like Ryan Clark, okay? I own all this shit. So it's like you can't fire me. You feel me? You can't fire me. All right? You got the wrong black guy because this is not going to work. Make sure I get some of my panels in. I got boy Jay popping in. I got Sean Clay going to be up in here. I have my homie Mirror's probably gonna pop in here. Let's see. What should I say? It's gonna be me, Clay, Mirror, Jay. Oh shit. Let me make sure I send this shit to him. Hey, what's up, bro? I'm trying to get y'all on the screen and shit now. Boom. Wait, let me see. I got get you on there. Where's the other one? Had the other one. Hey. Yo, what up, cuz?
What's up, cuz?
What's up, man? What's up, man? I'm just getting everybody connected real quick. Shoot. What you up to, man? What you up to? You got it. How's the job? How's the job going, man?
Yeah, the job is cool, man. Cool. It's cool. My dad going team, though. We got 20 injuries already.
When I laugh, let me make that clear, chat. When I laugh, it's not evil laugh. It's just, it's irony. Because it's like, why the hell? I'm going to tell y'all right now. You know why y'all ain't got a ring yet recently? Your fucking condition coaches. I don't know who the fuck is your doctors. I don't. I don't know who the fuck is y'all doctors. Because y'all not, you got a good coach. I'll put that on record. You got a good coach. You got a good defensive coordinator. But it's like making it to the field. Like, that's the problem.
That's crazy, man.
Like, all right.
On the official page,
it was fucking.
Like 20 people. We didn't even start preseason. 20 people was already hurt.
20? Oh, you not kidding about this 20? I thought it was total. So I know Mike Evans got a leg sprain. What's up, Glenn? I know.
You just keep going
I
down the line.
know.
Every day somebody else hurt.
Bosa's still all right, right? Bosa's still good, right?
I don't know. I don't know. It's like they talking about bringing Jerry Rice out of retirement, like not even jumping around.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
For like a year.
No. Nah, see, the problem is Now, see, the problem is you gotta start preparing right now. Bring Jerry Rice back, like you said. Then you gotta have Steve Young be the backup for Purdy in case he get hit, right? Then, if you following me, somewhere, if you find where Gore is, he might be at a bar right now. Throw him some bread. Just start attacking alumni, bro. At this point, Jesus, that's crazy. Who's going?
You now. I don't know what happened.
No, I said that's crazy. Who's going to be there for Mexico? That's my thing. I don't.
Exactly.
At least it's going a little better over there in Chicagoland. Y'all almost went to Indiana, Sean. So I don't know what that was about. The Indiana Bears does not have a ring to it. That shit does not. That does not have the Indiana Bears.
Hey, who's your team again?
So I'm a diehard Ram fan. Sean Clay is a Bear, and you're the San Fran Hospital.
So crazy. These dudes said they LA Rams fans never been to LA one day.
Bro, I've been to LA.
I'm from Chicago.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that, man. I keep forgetting that, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? The closest you've been there was like you probably had to play LA Gear. You know what I mean?
I've been one time. I've been one time.
Listen, you my guy, man.
I've been one time, man. I've been one time, and it should be more times, bro.
Long as I know you always been a Rams fan, so.
I know ups and downs, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, you had to been from fucking Chicago to be not turning against them in all them years that y'all had.
Well, you gotta understand it.
That's loyalty.
Listen, the same year we won the Super Bowl, guess what I was at?
What?
We drafted Michael Jordan, the best ever. So it's hard to turn against that, man.
That's true. They got you for forever. They got you forever with that shit. They said the deal.
Because you gotta look at it. You know, in our history, we never had a 4,000-yard passer ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Not even hold on, wait. Not even what was the one boy y'all had? I'm not going. Yeah, Cutler was doing a little something.
Yeah, he never was a 4,000-yard passer though.
Well, I mean, think about it. Y'all never really had like when y'all had good wideouts. Y'all ain't had no line back then. Like it always was like y'all didn't have all three pieces to the puzzle. It was always like you could two.
So who you blame that on? You blame that on management, right?
Yeah, it's management. Even if it was my squad, I'm blaming that shit on management. But people always blame the quarterback.
So right now we got a quarterback that can throw. You know what I mean? We got a throwing offense.
That motherfucker was making miracles in that game, bro. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Who did he pray to the devil for? Who the fuck did? I'm like, yo, this man was like, yo.
Stop watching him.
Fucking billiard balls and shit. Fucking playing pool, corner pocket. I'm like, there's no way someone was down there.
So I'm gonna let you know I expect the Bears to win our division.
So I'll always be down to run it back. Y'all probably gonna win our division, but I'm down to run it back.
No. Listen, we going to the Super Bowl this year.
I said I'm down to run it back, Sean. That means that we got to face each other again.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see what happens though because.
You look at that game y'all won. What happened?
Our secondary gave that shit away, man. That should have been it wouldn't have been no OT. It wouldn't have been no OT. Come on, you gotta be honest. Even with the Rose, what happened? You threw that shit in the air.
Our coach kept going for it. You know what I mean? Instead of kicking the field goal, we lost by 3 points.
That's that Lions shit. It's the Detroit Lions.
It was one play where Caleb got hit in the face and they didn't call it. So you can recall.
I think that might have been fucking Fisk, one of my linemen. I think he might have did that shit. I don't know. That motherfucker do be getting handsy and shit.
Yeah, he got hands in the face. They didn't call it.
But in our defense, probably wasn't it fucking snowing? Like, wasn't it like badass weather? Like,
Yeah,
it was
I mean,
badass
y'all
weather.
listen, y'all did y'all thing. The Rams is tough. Y'all did y'all thing, but I mean, a couple decisions here, a couple plays here could have went the other way. We wasn't expected to go that far anyway. So
Nah, that was y'all had some great improvements. I'm not gonna lie. Now that Detroit broke up their fucking running back duo, y'all got one of my.
Our schedule was tough this year. It's tough.
Because when you do good, it gets tougher.
You gotta push through it.
What's up, Carter? Yeah, definitely, most definitely. We all snack on.
I mean, we just lost our starting quarterback.
Yeah. Now you got Caleb Williams. You got another wide out now, right? Didn't y'all sign another wide out?
Yeah.
I think y'all signed another wide out. Let me pull up the roster real quick. Then I'm gonna pull up your roster. Then I'm gonna pull up my roster. Then I'm gonna pull up my cousin here, Niner fans roster. But I'm gonna have to go to like Wilmington Hospital for that job and figure out the patients. But I don't know. They would give me the information though. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I'm not next to kin. I'm not relative. Like you might have to search it up. Y'all gotta do something about that. No dead edge. Y'all gotta do something about that, bro. Like, you see Sean talking about the organization, like they gotta take accountability. So are these fucking team doctors. So are these condition coaches, bro. Like y'all niggas can get fired too.
Hey, so it's official with Aaron Donald.
So I feel honestly that he already back, but he knows that this is gonna be a fucking world storm. Like a whole like fucking viral shit show if he announces that shit. But I say the smart thing would be if he can get back in the shape that he wants to be, and everything's looking good on the up and up. With this roster we got, if we can stay as healthy as possible, I see us getting a playoff berth. Like I see us getting a playoff berth, even if we don't win the division, which I kind of think we are. Bar like I think we got the division, bro. like we fucked ourselves out of not winning the division last year.
Hey, Jplay, I gotta bounce. All right.
No problem, though. But I got your Bears probably going one division, probably like 12-5 or 13-4.
Yeah, we going to the Super Bowl, man.
All right, man, we're gonna run this back then. We're gonna run it back then. We're gonna see what happens. Cause I don't know, man. It's the reason we upgrade our secondary. Some motherfuckers don't do Hail Marys no more and shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. McDuffie can have no interceptions all season. But when the playoff starts, nigga, you are pure prevent. I need you to be covering every your targets are JSN. Your target is Mike Evans. Your target is AJ Brown. Your target is fucking Stephon Diggs. We face the Patriots. Your target is fucking Amon Brown. You got say Brown. You got to take it. Like I don't give a fuck. I need you to stop. Dang, bro, the other man got open. Did you stick him though? That's his fault. Did you stick him? Stay on this person. Cause no, like that was. Cause if you think about it, like my team's a really good team, but we fucking. I mean, mistakes we made in the playoffs, bro. First of all, the Panthers almost kicked us. I'm like the Panthers. Like no offense, like Carolina impressed me a little bit how hard they were playing. Some people saying, well, Jay, how a team is when they didn't were going to get in, so they're playing hard because they're like they have nothing to lose. I'm like, I guess. I mean, I always did like Bryce Young, but shit, like I didn't expect them to do that shit. Them niggas went crazy. All right, let's look at this Bears schedule real quick. Like, what do you think about your chances here? Your team?
I don't know. It depends, because just like, what was it like 2 years ago when everybody got hurt, when Brock first got in? I thought the season was over then. I was like, oh, we done.
You know what I'm saying? We lost Trey. We lost Garoppolo. I was like, oh, our season over.
Wait, did y'all lose Trey again? My bad. Did y'all lose Trey again? Trent? Is Trent Williams still healthy?
I can't remember.
You know what I'm gonna do. All right, after I get past the Bears schedule, let me see real quick. So with the Bears, they got.
I had the schedule. I didn't memorize it. You feel me?
All right.
I got the schedule when it first came out.
So for Sean's sake, my homie Sean's sake, y'all play the Vikings September 8th. That's probably gonna be a dub. Like I'm not gonna lie, like Minnesota has kind of been shaky. Shout out to JJ, but nigga, if nothing happens this year, and I don't think it's gonna be, you might need to jump ship, bro. Like I'm sorry, you might need to, cause I don't know what the fuck Minnesota's doing. That's a dub, I think. So that's 1-0 for Chicago. Then they go against the Lions, and that's gonna be in Detroit. Honestly, that might be a trap game for them that early on. They might take an L because they barely survived them last year. Like that's one of them teams they have a problem with heavily. So I got them 1-1. Then they go to the Cowboys at home. That's a dub. Then they play Oakland. That's a dub. So then they have a bye week 5. I'm saying by week 5 they're going to be 3-1. Then they come off the bye, go straight to Washington. Damn. He said he got all right. He must think about the end part of the schedule because so far this shit don't seem so tough. The first 4 matchups. Dub. Okay, 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 3-1 bye week, 4-1, 5-1, probably 5-2, probably 5-3, 6-3, 7-3, 7-4. Damn. Damn, that schedule. Damn, I ain't gonna lie. It kind of ends tough.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I gave him. I don't know. I might have to give this nigga 11-6. I might have to give him 12-5. I might can't go no higher than 12-5. Yeah. A couple of these games, he gonna have to sneak these motherfuckers out.
Gotcha.
Damn, he do. I ain't gonna lie. What just got me startled was November they play the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
Then they go straight to they play in Philly. Then they have to go from Philly, go straight to Green Bay. Shit. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. She might be 11-6. I ain't trying to hate you. It might be 11-6. That might not be a 12-5. I don't know. That shit looking crazy. Mm-hmm. Oh Lord, we're gonna go to the Niners now. We're gonna go to the Niners, y'all. We're gonna go to their schedule.
Yeah, we play y'all first.
I know, and it's in Mexico. I got a coworker. What's up, Elizabeth? I got a coworker talking about. Yeah, of course. We wanted to play in Mexico because we always take over your stadium. First of all, let me make this very clear. Nobody in Los Angeles that lives in Los Angeles and these fucking celebrities, there's not too much loyalty going on, okay? These niggas just happy to go to it. Half of them are not even football fans, I hate to say. They just there on dates and shit, and they're like, oh, I can afford a 3,000 ticket just because. Like, you go just because. Nothing against my Rams house, but it's like, you can tell, like, in fucking Inglewood, they don't give too much of a fuck until we brought a championship to that fucking area. So I'm like, of course they're gonna be like, oh nah, who take over your stadium. That's probably a lot of teams fucking taking over our stadium. I don't care about that. I care about the score at the end of the game. That's what I care about. Because if I remember correctly, the year we beat y'all the NFC Championship, of course we were outnumbered in fans. Like nobody was in that bitch like that. Nobody knew that shit. Because that was the year. I'll give y'all credit. Y'all fucking it was from 20. The season record. It was from 2020 to 2021. Y'all had beat us back-to-back one season, beat us back-to-back another season, and then beat us in both season games that year. So y'all were 6-0 against us in the last 6 meetings. We just happened to take that one. You know what I mean? And overconfidence set in. That was one thing last year I tried not to do was be overconfident. I don't care what. I didn't even really fucking start posting too much like about the Rams till I was like, oh, we're at the top of the conference. Perfect. Maybe I shouldn't have did that shit. Because after that, we lost to the Falcons. That crazy ass 2-line hockey ass pass, two-point conversion, not gonna be able to happen again because they changed the rule this year. Shit that happened in Seattle. So gave up the division on that game. So all right, let's look at your schedule. Your schedule you got right here. I just loading up. Apparently, every Niner fan I know is talking about, oh, nah, we got it. This is a bowl year right now. I'm like, all right. I'm like, all right.
Everybody hurt.
I'm like, all right, it's bowl year. Amaze me, motherfucker. Amaze me, cuz. Please amaze me.
If the next players come up playing 100%, then you cool. But when they act like they don't know what they're doing, and the coaches are scared, it's a problem.
I mean, y'all do tend to. One thing I'll give y'all credit for, y'all do tend to pull a lot of good ass players out y'all ass, bro. Like I'm thinking last year when Brock Purdy went down early, I'm like, all right, okay, they got Mac Jones. This nigga was a bum in New York. But I tell people it's all about a system. Each quarterback can be good in the right system. I don't know what the hell Shanahan and maybe Brock on the couch doing phone calls was telling Mac Jones, but this nigga ain't miss a beat. Like he was half responsible for y'all making it to the playoffs. I'm like,
yeah, he was. Definitely was.
I'm like, what the fuck? Where's these game time decisions at when you was over here in New York? When he was over here playing, he was probably from New Jersey. When he was playing over here in MetLife. Like, what the? Like, you had no life in MetLife. What the fuck?
Because what was the quarterback name from the Eagles when he went to Jacksonville? He was great quick. He said he couldn't get with the system. Then he came back to the Eagles. He was good.
Well, not Pickett. Not Pickett.
No, not Pickett.
It was the backup for Hurts. Damn, I know who you're talking about.
So he was like, when he went to Jacksonville, he was great quick.
You're not talking about. You're not talking about Trey Lance. You're talking about.
Nah, not Trey Lance.
Yeah.
It was before Lance.
Yeah.
But the crazy part is a system will mess you up. Like look at RG3 when he went to Washington.
RG3, yeah.
Like if Shanahan dad would have just let him loose.
Oh, you talking about Gardner Minshew?
Yeah, I think so.
That's what it was. It was Gardner Minshew. Yeah, he was doing kind of okay in the preseason, but yeah, he did like say, yeah, he ain't fuck with the system. Like he couldn't deal with that shit.
And a lot of times they don't buy into the system, so they don't play well. It's just pressure every time they out there. They're doing the 3 and outs. They throwing picks. They fumbling. They overthrowing the ball. They don't trust the system.
Right.
You feel me?
All right, so we're gonna go through your schedule. Sorry to bring this bad news. All right, so first game, September 10th on Netflix. I think is gonna be on. That's one of the first Netflix games ever.
Man, why are they doing that?
Do you got? Because at the end of the day, sports is a damn TV show. Like, I hate to say it, but the last couple years, especially, appreciate the Heart Puffs Confident. Thank you. Especially if you know anything, like, if you're into football a little bit, you can engage in conversation confident. Appreciate you. Like, wherever your favorite team is, or if you're not into it, who do you usually root for? But no, what I'm saying, yeah, this NFL then turned into a damn, like, I've been trying to avoid saying the scripted shit for a while, but last year did not help them out. Last year did not help them out. I could have swore I was watching like niggas trying to get Oscars out there because
WWE straight up,
bro. And the crazy thing is, I watched that for the stories, not football. I watch football because I want my team to win. So it's like, yeah, whatever happens in this movie, I'm not gonna lie. The Niners that are healthy might have took this game, maybe.
yeah.
But now who you have right now? Like current roster, nah, we got this done. Now it might be some crazy ass calls though. Like we might have some fucking holdings, or it might be a couple. We might rough the passer on Purdy a little bit. Myles Garrett might do that shit, so might give up like some field goals and shit as well. So I don't know. Sorry to say this is gonna hurt. I think we're gonna probably win this, John. I think we're getting at least 27. At least 27. Y'all probably gonna squeeze out a 17 late game. Squeeze out a 17.
Nah, I can see that though.
All right.
No, I've been a Niner fan for 46 years. I know when they do good, when they not gonna do good. We ain't never start with 20.
Same thing with me. People be like, yo, like I be real with my team all the time. But throw me the fuck off, and I'm gonna get to them too. Why do I have every Eagle fan on my ass talking about, yo, fuck you, I'm mad you got Myles Garrett. Nigga, you beat us the last 4 times. Why are we still on your radar? You beat you the last 4 times. Was it because the games were close? Was it because you almost lost last year? And in the snow game the year before that? Is it because it was close as shit? Is that the reason why? Oh no, we ain't worried about y'all. Why y'all in our rumors and shit? Why y'all in our watching our news and shit? Why you got Eagles fucking content creators with the Rams name in their mouth? Like, well, why? Like, does Myles Garrett and Donald scare you that much? Like, what's wrong? Aaron Donald said before that he used to hate going against the Eagles because that was one of the few teams he really didn't get like sacks on against like certain linemen. But you know who he pointed out? He pointed out Jason Kelce. Jason Kelce, who was a friend of his, but they were rivals on the field, he was like, bro, you never leave me alone. Like you always, he's like, I'm not letting you get past. Like I'm not letting you control this game, which was smart. That's why I fuck with Kelce. I fuck with Jason Kelce. You're cool dude. I watch his podcast, New Heights Drawing with his brother. And yeah, I mean, he used to have struggles against the Eagles, stuff like that. But they don't got Kelce no more. So that's interesting, right? Cause that's interesting. But nah, I might see that as I think that's a loss for y'all. But y'all play the Dolphins. Very next Sunday, y'all play the Dolphins. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know about that fan base and what they've like. Their coach, I'll never forget what their coach said last year. I was telling my coworkers this shit. Like, I don't know why McDaniels gonna go on to a post-game conference and they asked him a question. How you think you lost that game? And he was like, see, we just got to get down to, because he said stuff without saying it. What's up, Wallace? He like, what we have to do in order to win the game, we got to make sure we have a plan where we have more points than they do at regulation. Of course. Of course. Of course you do. Because if we get that down and we get more first downs and more yardage than the other team, and the other team doesn't get more yardage than you, and they have to punt more than us, and we get more scoring opportunities, and we score more on our opportunities than they score on theirs, then we'll win the game. That's literally football. That's literally football. So I'm like, in my mind, I don't know how he was let back into the locker room, because I don't understand this. Because you know our family would have grinded you the fuck up, bro. Like what are you talking about? Like imagine in Madden, like, nah, bro, man, if I would have made that pass, and then like if he didn't drop that drug, and you know, I would have won the game, of course. But he didn't catch the ball, bro. Turn over and down. That's a dub. So I got y'all early 1-1. Then you play the Cardinals. Now I don't know. I would have said it was a guaranteed dub if I still got had the injuries in play. Because I'm thinking y'all got Mike Evans and shit. Y'all better hope that he one of the first ones to heal, because that was a good ad by y'all. Because I fuck with Mike Evans when he was in Tampa Bay. I didn't think he was like used that well under like that coaching.
It was.
So I really don't know about that. Well, y'all home, so maybe odds are that's going to be a dub, because McCaffrey probably going to run through Arizona's defense, because they be struggling with any running back that's good at breaking tackles and shit. So, but reason why I say it, if your defense is a little banged up, I don't know how they're going to do against the Cardinals star running back who they drafted this year. Because that dude's not a bad. He's not bad. He's not a bad player. He showed me some in college. I looked at his highlights. He showed me some type of Eddie George meets Reggie Bush, and that's a hell of a combo. It's a hell of a combo for a defense to not be at full strength.
Yep.
So I'm giving y'all the dub, but it definitely is a question mark right there. But that
even when we was at our best,
right?
If the Cardinals or the Rams wasn't, they still could beat us. You understand what I'm saying? Because of the division rivalry. So it's like Dallas, the Eagles, the Cardinals, the Eagles. They was always tough, no matter how their record looked.
We have the hardest division. I keep telling people that, and I'm glad they came out with that stat last year where it showed like NFC West has led the league in the most years consistently of most teams from that division going to the playoffs. Because last year, 3 of the 4 teams was in the play. People look at the Cardinals and think our division is not that. No, our division good as shit, because somehow y'all always managed to make it in there. Rams have been making it in there since the McVay era. They've been making it in there. And then Seattle was on and off with the Legion of Boom, and then every now and then they still managed to get a wild card berth until of last year. So you always got to face the NFC West every year. So them games are actually important when y'all play against us. Like, it's crazy as shit. When people are like, oh, now it's not the hardest divisions. Y'all looking at the Chiefs division. I'm like, what? And then against the Chiefs, but they had fell off. And then,
That's when it really got scripted, man. I ain't even gonna talk about all that bullshit they was doing with the Chiefs and Andy Reid. That shit was some bullshit.
They had, as soon as they stopped that shit, you seen what the fuck happened? They got destroyed.
Exactly, because it was all fake and fluff. You feel me? Now I'm glad people seen it for what it is.
Motherfuckers were trying to say they were doing the same with Brady. Not as much, but yes. But not as much.
Not as much, exactly.
Because I can at least give credit that I seen Tom really bust his ass to make them throws, and he used to get roughed up all the time. He wasn't getting no calls. But God forbid a quarterback that knows how to run like Patrick, if a fucking fly lands on his shoulder, roughing the passer, 15 yards.
But what people don't realize, Tom Brady ain't had no real receivers. He had Moss.
He made them.
Edelman, that's it.
He made Wes Welker. Wes Welker. This nigga made Wes Welker look like Cooper Kupp. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Exactly. He made all D players look like A players.
All right, so I got y'all beating the Cardinals. That's 2-1. Broncos. Oh.
Yeah.
That's 2-2, cuz I'm sorry. That's 2-2. Bo Nix is on a revenge fucking tour. I felt so bad for this man. It should have been him in the Super Bowl. It should have been him. I felt so bad for this man. So he's on a revenge tour. So I'm not going to have too many teams going against the Broncos this year. Like, it's going to be very hard. Like, especially if they're healthy, it's going to be very hard. So that's a 2-2 right there. Then you go straight to the Seattle and you all right. Cause I'm trying. Cause I'm trying. Cause I'm trying. Cause I'm trying, man. That's 2-4, man. That's cause damn. This is not now. Maybe it's a 3-3 because y'all always have like 3 games every year in the season where it's like y'all pulled that shit out of nowhere. So maybe Darnold fucking throws 5 picks like we made him do last year. Like he always has a bad game. Like every year he always has a bad game. So maybe I'm gonna give y'all the first meeting against Seattle. I'm gonna give y'all the first meeting. I'm gonna have y'all at 3-3 after 6 games. 3-3, which is not bad. It's kind of similar how y'all were last year. I think y'all was 2-4.
Something like that.
2-4. Then y'all face the Commanders. See? That might make it 4-3. That might make it 4-3. I know I sound disrespectful to Commanders, but they haven't really showed me. Like, I think like some teams may lose to a certain team. The next year they be so damn discouraged. I don't know what the Eagles did to them and their mindset, but it's like they've been fucked ever since. I don't know what happened. Like they had beat the Lions that year, which was a shocker. Then Saquon beat the shit out of them, and I'm like, damn, they're not commanding no more. Like, I don't know. So I would have that as a dub. That would make y'all 4-3. Remember, I said y'all beating Seattle the first meeting. Then y'all faced the Falcons. The Falcons actually made some moves. I mean, it wasn't an ass whooping, but they managed to beat us when we was on fire. So that shit. And it's in Atlanta. I don't know, man. That might be a 4-4.
No, they just got Tuggaloo, whatever his name is. They got him in the preseason.
Yeah. Damn. It might be a 4-4 because.
Yeah, Atlanta always been sneaky with making moves.
Honestly, I feel like Atlanta should have went to the playoffs instead of the Panthers that year. You know the Panthers were because they're more like more of a well-rounded team than they were. Like Carolina ain't had no secondary. If we would have to fucking hit that late game drive against Atlanta, it might have been a problem. So that's what 4-4. Then y'all face the Raiders in your house. I gotta give y'all against the Raiders. I think I got the Raiders on that one. Cause their defense is something. Nothing really. Yeah, they ain't made no moves like that. Then y'all face the Cowboys. Y'all always have a toss-up game with them because it's like an old school rivalry. So I don't know. I have y'all going in here 5-4. By that time, though, that's November 15th. By that time, y'all should be majority healthy. Like, y'all should be majority healthy. Huh?
We'll play on the 22nd.
So, like, by the time November 15th happens against the Cowboys, that should be a dub because I feel like by November, y'all should be somewhat healthy. If not all healthy. Like hopefully, you know, that's 6-4. That's not bad. That's 6-4. Then you go against the Vikings Monday night game or Sunday night game. I don't know. I got y'all at 7-4. Like, I don't know. Then you face the Seahawks. I got that 7-5. They're not losing both meetings to y'all. They're not. Then y'all face the Giants. Now that's a toss-up. With the Giants, this is the Harbaugh, previous Super Bowl champion coach Giants, who for the first time, well, not the first time, but for the second time in his life, got a scrambling quarterback who he can mold, and Jackson Dart. Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't really look at the Giants like that, but Jackson Dart took that shit from Wilson and ran with it, and he was making some good decisions. Did you see that? Prime example. I spoke about the Broncos. They was having a shootout with them niggas. They would put him and Cam Scatterbo. Bro, now I will say Scatterbo is a good back, but he needs to switch to fullback because you're going to end up hurting yourself, bro. Because you really don't care about your body, and that's what happened. Because they were doing pretty good. But I don't know. That's going to be a very, very physical game. And I think they might edge y'all because it's no physical. Because y'all going to try to be a little timid because y'all just really got y'all niggas back around that time. That's in December. But right after that game, the Rams are in town in San Fran and Levi Stadium. So y'all losing one of them games. Okay, y'all losing one of them games. You either lose against the Giants or you might lose again against the Rams. I don't know. Y'all preferably want to beat us and take the L to them. So what's that? I don't know about it. I don't know what against the Giants. Bro. I'm sorry, I don't know about against the Giants. I think y'all lose against the Giants. Something's telling me y'all might lose against the Giants, bro. Even if it's a close overtime game. That's 6-5. Then you face us. Who fucking knows when it comes to both our teams?
I know.
But I don't know if I can be on that though. I really don't. I think this might be the first year in like a while that we beat y'all both meetings.
Gotcha.
Because you guys think y'all starting off injured. I really had y'all probably if it was any time y'all were going to beat us out of these two meetings, it would have been in Mexico.
Yeah.
Cause I feel like my team doesn't do that well when they have to travel, which is why I'm like in my mind, why do we push for like? I'm like it's going to do more bad than good, but
yeah,
because this could be blew out the Jaguars overseas, bro. They're the Jaguars. They was not that good anyway. So like we didn't even have Nakua, like we blew them out. So all right, so got you a 6-6, cuz. But then I got you beating the Chargers though the next game. That's gonna be 7-6. Then you face the Chiefs. You know what? By all means, fuck up the Chiefs, bro. Fuck up the Chiefs, bro. Please make sure you fuck up the Chiefs, bro. That'll put y'all 8-6. God damn! Now y'all play the Eagles. Come on, man.
We gotta beat them just because all the shit talkers in Philly.
Yes, I mean technically you did, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't had y'all winning that shit. Cause I said, yo, they were full strength. But then again, they wasn't full strength against us. So maybe who knows? And bro, I was working because I work at a restaurant bar, one of my jobs. It's like a sports spot. I was working that night at that game. Everybody watched that game. It was a few Niner fans in there, and it was majority outnumbered Eagle fans. When I tell you guys, the look of disappointment. But I will say this. I'm not taking nothing away from the win. Y'all earned that shit from the mud. But I will say what helped y'all is that the Eagles had a wide receiver that did not want to play for them no more. Because I feel like, bro, why couldn't you forgot how to catch a ball when we played you, nigga? Because you sure remember how to play in that second half when I said, God, I mean, my corners are like not doing that well. Just before we had McDuffie and shit, we're not doing that well.
Yeah.
We don't really have height on our side. So if they start throwing the AJ in this second half, it might be a problem. So exactly what the fuck they start doing. Yeah, I turned the game around. So I don't know. It's at home. Like it's in San Fran. So that might be a trap game for the Eagles. Like the Eagles have a bad track record of beating a team that embarrassed them the year before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it might be my upset pick, but I got y'all. If it's full strength, like do you have no? If CMC is there, if Purdy's there, if Evans there, if Samuel's there, if your whole defense is there, then that could be 9-6.
And guess what? They talking about Ayuk want to come back. I'm like, what?
Does he want to come back? I thought he was holding out because he didn't want to be on your team. I heard the story.
That's what he was saying.
Like he said, he wanted to go to
He
Commanders
because he see Debo came back. Like he one of them dudes. You gotta watch him. You feel me?
Don't trust him, bro. Don't trust him, bro. That don't sound right. Oh, now I want to play with y'all and play my hardest because my friend is back on the team.
That don't make sense.
That ain't no fucking loyalty, bro. Y'all niggas should get rid of him by week 6 for trade deadline. Like, don't even tell him. Do some Jared Verse shit. I'm sorry, Jay. Do some Jared Verse shit. Cause that shit's fucking ridiculous.
Yes, it is.
This man wanted to be a commander. Then when that shit fell through, oh nah, man. You know I always love the red and gold.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that's some bullshit. What's up, Sam? That's some bullshit, bro. I would never. But nah. So that. That's crazy. Technically, I got y'all at 10-7. That's what y'all were last year. Y'all 10-7.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Because if you pull off the 3 games, that'll probably be upsets that will have y'all at 10-7.
Yeah.
Like that's. I feel like that'll be. I feel like with all these injuries y'all starting off with, 10-7 would fucking be a miracle. It would be great for you because that's including not losing any game that you're supposed to win.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you manage to lose to the Vikings, I'm gonna be in total shock. I'm like, y'all have never lost to them like that. Like unless JJ unless he just got open all game. Because my thing is y'all coordinator. I go off of y'all coordinator. Y'all got a good defensive coordinator. If y'all had some bad coordinators, that record would have been a little way different.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Now, let's get to my squad. Oh shit. Rams house. All right, so us trying to be real here, kind of how we be. Because one thing I'll say about the NFC West teams, we make a mistake of playing to our other team's level, like against our team. That's how we lost against the fucking Falcons. That's how we lost to the damn Panthers. I'm like, bro, like, we know we could whoop their ass. Hell, the Saints was giving us a game in the first 2 quarters. I'm like, why? Why it's happening? Now see, we have a tough schedule. I'm not gonna lie. Like y'all got a tough one, we got a tough one too. Because, all right, so I got us winning the first game due to y'all injury technicality. Because you know that's all your fans are gonna say. Man, if we were full strength, I'm like, bro, y'all whooped us before when y'all wasn't full strength. You can't use that excuse no more. You can't use that excuse no more, okay? Can't use that. Find another reason. Oh man, if we would have set our alarm in practice more, you lucky that our alarm didn't go off. Like y'all gonna find some excuse. I know y'all are. Like even my fucking coworker who's a Niner fan talking about we about to bust you on Mexico. And then literally 5 days later, he said, look, man, forget what I just said. He said, because we lost. I said, you know what's so crazy? You lost 15 players. Because you told me that shit last Tuesday. Not the Tuesday that passed. Last Tuesday. A week later, 15 players gone.
Yeah.
So my question is, like, for my anime fans here, who gathered the Dragon Balls and wished against y'all? Because what the fuck is that? But nah, so I got us starting at 1-0. We're going to win the first game. Now, the second game, I got us beating the Giants. They probably going to fucking fight us hard as hell, especially Odell Beckham. I'll never not be a fan of him. Like, he just was asking for so much bread because you got to think your body's not how it used to be. Yes, you had a nice breakout year, but I'm not trying to take anything away from you, OBJ. But when you have a good coach and you're already good, you tend to have breakout years. Look at Devontae Adams. People was like, "Oh, he old as shit, Jay. He ain't gonna do what he's supposed to do. Like he he all broken up like his best year was in Green Bay. He led the league in receiving touchdowns this year. If we in the red zone, dub. Touchdown. Touchdown. Like, you might stop us the first time because you know it's coming. But we had to start getting to a habit of just keep doing it. Don't keep switching shit up. Eventually, they're not going to stop it. And that worked all year for us. So I ain't trying to hear that bullshit. I know OBJ going to be good because he back where he wanted to be, the Giants. And he's not a bad player. But I don't think he's going to score enough touchdowns himself to beat us, especially when we're going to be at home. Now, yes, we will be coming from Mexico, but yeah, I don't got them. So that's 2-0, like, respectfully. Game 3 is what I'm looking at because we go to Denver, and this should have been, in many people's eyes, the Super Bowl right here. And all our defensive changes, we have not had a good track record when a quarterback is mobile. Like, I got us winning against Jackson Dart because, like, he's fast, but he's more hesitant with his shit. And no offense to Harbaugh, but I doubt he's going to have him run as much as he was last year.
Yeah.
So that might be an L. Unfortunately, that might be an L. I wanted to be a dub, but it might be an L. Because Bo Nix, like I said, he's on his revenge tour, and he's going to be fucking unpredictable. And his team didn't lose no big pieces. They really didn't lose nobody. They're the same team, except just got a few more improvements in these rookies. So that might be 2-1 after that. I'm saying this right the fuck now. It will not be 5-0, okay? We are fucking beating the Eagles in the link. Even if I gotta be at that fucking game. No, October 4th. We are going to beat the Eagles, okay, Jack? They're not skipping by this time, okay? First quarter, touchdown. Second quarter, Hurts interception. Third quarter, Hurts fumble. Because we're gonna make you choose. Do you want to run towards Kobe Turner? Do you want to run towards Myles Garrett? Or if this man changes his mind, do you want to run towards Aaron Donald? Who you giving this ball to? Or go ahead, run down the field so Peanut Punch Man Nate Landman himself can punch the ball out your arms. Come on.
Yeah.
Pick your poison, Hurts. Because at the end of the day, he is a systematic quarterback, which is not bad. He got the Eagles he helped get the Eagles some rings. But you're a systematic quarterback, just like Cam Newton says, where you only can do what the other team gives you.
Yeah.
If we don't really give you shit,
ain't do nothing.
So I don't think they get the 5 on us. That's a dub. That's 3-1 right there. Then we got the Bills in town. I'm a big fan of Josh Allen, but this is his make or break year, in my opinion. Because at this point, there's only so many. Even though he's good, he didn't do that well in the playoffs. That was the most mistake. That's the most mistakes I've ever seen him do. But you guys think though, not trying to sugarcoat it, but it's like he's been on that team for a good while, football years wise. Like at this point, it's make or break year for this dude. I probably got us getting this dub. Like any other moment, like if they really was locked in, I would have had us probably losing that shit. But because we've beaten them the last 3 years, I don't know. That's going to be a dub. That's 4-1 right there. Cardinals first meeting in our house. I gotta give that a dub because their secondary is not about to. Because I don't think people realize people so overshadowed by this shit with Puka Nacua going on. But he's probably odds are still gonna be able to play. But y'all ain't realize that this nigga we got from Miami, the Hurricanes, who's got picked the same draft round as Puka Nacua. Like in the 5th round, all under the radar, CJ Daniels. If you look at highlights of CJ Daniels, this man is a baby OBJ.
Yeah.
He's got the height, he's got the hands, he's got all that shit. And people are forgetting that apparently in practice, that boy Mumfield, who was showing some spurts of shit, whatever, and was kind of the reason why we got rid of Tutu, is because he's been improving as well. And them dudes have been like peas in a pod and really getting along. So I don't know, this receiving core, I don't think Cardinals are gonna be able to somebody getting open. Okay. I'm not even talking about throwing to Kyron Williams, because that's what we started doing too. So I don't know. That's a 5-1. Hate to sound biased. I'm just being real here. Raiders, that's a 6-1. I'm looking for the trap game. It's probably coming up. Now, oh, I think I spotted the trap game. All right. So, the Chargers. So, I heard the Chargers have been getting a few pieces during the offseason. They got a couple good rookies. I don't know. If we were to lose a game right now at this point, it would probably be the Chargers, maybe. Probably. Because always that one team that surprises your ass. Remember we played a certain team's levels. Like I want to say 7-1, but it might be a 6-2. Because I don't know. I got us beating the Commanders. That's gonna make us 7-2. I think we season sweep the Cardinals. I'm sorry. I think we might season like our second meeting might be a hard ass game, but I think we pull it off like a field goal or some shit. So that's gonna be an 8-2. Packers, we at home. It's a November game. In fact, it's a Thanksgiving game. Or Thanksgiving week game. I don't know, them special games, sometimes we be having a problem with those track record wise.
Got you.
But we are at home. I say that's a tough game. Hopefully we stay out of the injury report by that time, and that should be 9-2. Now we go against the Chiefs right after that. Unless the Chiefs are on fire around that time, I don't think that's an L. I think we might have it. We might be 10-2 after this, like early December. Might be 10-2. Now, then after we face the Chiefs, we go straight to Levi Stadium. By that time, December, we should be healthy. Like I said when I was doing y'all schedule, that might be a dub for y'all. I ain't gonna lie, that might be a dub. Might be a dub, man. Making us 10-3. Y'all might squeeze one out, bro. Y'all might squeeze one out. Y'all might squeeze one out, because especially if you lose to Mexico, y'all gonna had that shit marked on your calendars the entire season. Like, I don't give a fuck if we 0-7. We gotta beat these.
That's how they be talking.
Like, weird as shit. Y'all weird as shit. I'm like, so that's gonna be what, 9-3? No, 10-3. So then, I'm sorry, I just have no faith in the Cowboys. The Cowboys always have like 2 or 3 games where they surprise them, but I don't think they're surprising us. At this point, we ran with the fucking ticket and just going with it. They have not. 11-3. See, this is what I don't fucking like. They did this last year. So you see how it's spaced out between us playing the Niners and it's spaced out between us playing the Cardinals?
Yeah.
Why the fuck they repeat last year? So after we come from beating the Cowboys, I believe, making us 11-3, we got to face the Seahawks on Christmas Day, or not Christmas night, in Seattle. Then after that game, which I think we're going to beat them. And it's going to be an important game because in fucking December. Like, NFL knows what they're doing, bro.
Yeah,
it's fucking crazy. And then after we go from them, we have to face Tampa Bay.
Gotcha.
in Tampa. So 2 back-to-back road games. These niggas. Well, we might be able to pull these both off, but because of that shit, and our very last game of the season is against the Seahawks in LA.
Yo, that kills me when they put 2 teams in your division and less than
This shit about to make me smoke. Huh?
That's just crazy.
Like, bro, that's not fucking fair. That's not fucking fair, bro. Like, they're on paper, they're defending champs.
Yeah.
Why the fuck do we gotta fight these sea chickens in
Yeah.
a 3-round robin? Because technically,
That's what it is.
this is not baseball. This is not
Exactly.
baseball. What's up, Robert? This is not baseball. Why the fuck? That might be a fucking L. January 10th. Last game of the season. That might be an L. Even though it's in our house, that might be an L. Because of the way they set that shit up, bro. That don't make no fucking sense, bro. I ain't even peeped that shit. I looked at our schedule months ago, but I ain't really never peeped that shit because they ain't really show the dates. They just show who were playing in what order.
Yeah.
And you know, if you play like division teams, they don't show their logo twice.
Yeah, exactly.
God damn, that's crazy, bro.
That's how they
That's
do
fucking crazy.
That's how they do it.
That's
Because
fucking crazy, bro.
You know, some of them schedules are made up because of Vegas. See, people don't even talk about
Well,
that.
well, yeah, like I got some friends where they're not really fans of teams like that. They do fantasy and they do like the betting and shit. Like, oh, I ain't really got no team, but I need such and such to win, and I need such and such. And I dabbled in that a little bit. I haven't really played a fantasy league in a good while. The last time I did, this will let you know how long ago it was. Last time I did, I kind of got ticked off. I lost some bread. I was going to win some bread. I lost some money towards it, chat, because it was the year that Peyton Manning was on the Broncos, right?
Yeah.
And you know how when you're doing fantasy leagues, you don't have access to the team doctor. So if a player says he's playing, and it's a game time decision, and he backs out last second due to a sickness, you can't change your roster, chat, on game day. It has to be a day before in most leagues.
No.
So I'm like, oh, Peyton Manning, cool, bet. All right, Friday, Peyton Manning's cool, bet. Oh, Saturday, Peyton Manning's cool, bet. I'll start him. Sunday, oh, he got a cold. He has the flu, so he's not playing today.
Yeah.
That shit cost me. That shit cost me the championship, bro. Oh, this.
That's why I never played them leagues because you got to pay for that, and then you losing money. I'm not doing that.
I was like, this nigga
Yeah.
fucked me over, Peyton. And the fact that I lost about 30, knowing that Peyton Manning averaged like 39 or 40 that year. Because that was the year they went to the fucking playoffs.
Yes.
They went to the Super Bowl. I'm like, you just...
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you couldn't be sick any other day. My friends is cracking up. I said, you couldn't be sick any other day. You couldn't just take a fucking NyQuil or DayQuil and call it a fuck. Like, bro, nigga, I would have made you some Campbell's chicken noodle soup, bro. Like, I would have fucking did something. As long as your ass could have been on that field, man. God damn. All right, we're going to go to the Eagles schedule now. So, and I know people going to be like, nah, man, you're not an Eagle fan, so you about to be hating. I guarantee you. Y'all seen how I just did with my schedule. I'm not hating. I'm trying to be real about this. Because if I'm real with myself, I can deal with the bullshit that's going to happen. Okay? I can deal with it. Because who knows? Some of the games I said we probably going to win, a ref might make us lose that game. Who fucking knows? That's why I'm so pissed about the round robin with Seattle that we got. So,
Exactly.
all right. So their first game, they play the Commanders. I think I know that already on the 13th of September. That's at the link. That's gonna be a dub.
Yeah.
Then the Eagles play the Titans. Now here's my thing. You got a new coordinator, new system. Apparently, it's looking like Hurts is passing less. So that tells me that Saquon's gonna be running more. But Here's the thing. Your offensive line always has a knack to be injured or having certain problems here or there. Yeah. And they're not as good as y'all were that year.
Yeah.
Just because you're in a crappy division doesn't justify what the AFC is doing. And the Titans, they've been working on them shit. They got the boy Caleb Downs. They got Ward over here, who they were teammates, and they know each other pretty well. Like, who knows? Y'all beat the Titans, and they beat the Titans last year, so this might be a revenge game for them. I want to say 2-0, but y'all might get some early anger. This shit might be a 1-1. Might be a 1-1. Don't you think, sir? It might be 1-1.
Yeah, it might be a 1-1.
Might be a 1-1. Then, better hope you don't lose that game. So you 1-1 right now. You go straight to Chicagoland.
It's gonna be tough.
And it's a night game too. And you know Caleb, Mr. Madden cover himself with his painted nails. You know he gonna try to show out in that shit. Because many people thought that the Bears, if the brackets would have been different, Eagles would have been facing the Bears in their first playoff game.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I literally did not have them beating them. Like secretly, I didn't have y'all beating Chicago. I'm sorry. They were just on some shit last year, so I'm sorry.
They were.
This game, unless their defense can't stop Saquon, and unless Lemon, who I might add, is nursing a hamstring injury, that's fucking crazy, y'all. We would have kept him healthy. I'm just saying. But if certain things happen, like Saquon running on them or whatever, or their defense stepping up, then if his I don't know, I ain't lying. The Bears' offensive line is not that great. That was one of the factors that led us to beat them in the playoffs. If they lose to the Titans, I can't have them lose to the Bears, so I gotta say 2-1 to be honest. I gotta say 2-1 there. They beat the Commanders, they beat the Bears, they lose to the Titans. They're losing to the Rams. They're losing to the Rams. So y'all are 2-2. Y'all are 2-2 right now. Y'all beat the Jaguars. So that'd be 3-2. Oh wait, it's an overseas game. I still got y'all. I still got y'all winning that. I still got y'all winning that shit. I still got y'all winning that.
Overseas where?
Let me double check. Let me see. Jaguars. Let me look this shit up. Eagles, Jaguars.
That's crazy how they be doing them overseas games. So
you know, it's more for like fucking go down, make more money and shit.
Yeah, because I heard them tickets be way more than what they are in the States. They overcharge them. You feel me?
Yeah, I know. There's an arm in the lake for that Mexico game we about to have.
Yeah, it's like going to the Super Bowl. You feel me?
Yeah. That John's at 9.
And they get everything from
it's in London. The Eagles are gonna fight them in London just like we did last year.
Gotcha.
I don't know how Jacksonville be getting all these fucking overseas ass games consistently every year.
It's something to do with the organization. You know what I'm saying? Like they like, all right, y'all know y'all not gonna make the playoffs.
I would never want that, yo. I'm like, yo, keep me within the States. Have faith in me, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Have faith in me, damn it. No, I don't want to go to Albuquerque. Fuck you. Like, it's crazy. No, I don't want to go to Norway. Like, chill.
We need y'all to
fucking go to Australia. I'm just waiting for the next Japan game. Watch that's coming. That's coming. Watch niggas gonna be playing in Tokyo.
Yeah, I would love to go to a Tokyo game. You feel me?
Now that I will go. I'm not even gonna care. I will go. All right, so I got them at 3-2 right now, beating the Jaguars. Panthers, they probably gonna beat the Panthers. because Carolina ain't really improved their defense like that. That's their Achilles heel right there, their defense.
Yeah.
That's a 4-2. Then they play the Cowboys. Their first time they play the Cowboys is going to be at home. Now, last year they lost that game.
Yeah.
They lost that game.
Yeah.
So, if this strategy works that y'all going on and on about during training camp, this should be a dub to make y'all 5-2.
Mm-hmm.
But then y'all play the Commanders next, and I don't got y'all like sweeping their division because something always fucking goes wrong with them. So y'all probably gonna lose one to Commanders, making y'all 6-3. Then you probably you might lose back-to-back games here because then you head to the Giants.
Yeah.
And OBJ knows how to beat y'all somewhat. He knows how to stretch the defense out. And y'all lost Blankenship, and I don't think motherfuckers really pay attention to how big of a blow that shit was. Because when you have a cornerback duo or defensive duo and one of them leaves, that always hurts the morale of a team.
It does.
So I don't think, as good as Cooper is, I don't think DeJong gonna have that much safety help with Blankenship not back there. So this could be a L. Y'all could be 6-4. Y'all could literally be 6-4 as of November. Yeah, y'all could be 6-4. Oh no, y'all could be 7-4. 7-4. No, 6-4. I gotta lose them back to back games. Not gonna lose 3 straight. So you're gonna beat the Steelers. I know they got Aaron Rodgers, but Aaron Rodgers is going to do so much with that fucking team because he's in an organization trap as well. Like they're not. Yeah, he should have been retired. Like Pittsburgh gonna know what the fuck they're doing, and this is a new coach they have this year, so who knows what the fuck gonna happen? Because it was not Mike's fault. It was not Mike's fault. You only could do so much depending on what your GM and shit. Listen, that's why I appreciate my team so much because Snead and McVay are always on the same fucking page. Can you imagine being a fan of a team and your GM and your coach is never on the same fucking page? That's how Andy Reid got kicked the fuck out of Philly. I mean, it helped out because Sirianni was like one of the best coaches, in my opinion, that the Eagles ever had. And Andy Reid is the best coach that the Chiefs ever had. So the shit worked out. Cowboys. Y'all losing to the Cowboys. Y'all splitting that. No. I had y'all lose. No, y'all winning that one because then So that's 8-4. 8-4. Cardinals can't stop the run, bro. I'm sorry. 9-4. Now against the Colts. Now last year, I'll be honest, Rams almost fucking lost to the Colts because back to what I was saying about how y'all did Mac Jones, of how he actually was good in a different system. It just takes that one good system to make a quarterback excel. With the Colts, it was Daniel Jones. That motherfucker shot the shit out of me early in the season, and that was almost an L if it wasn't a game-winning play at the end. Not to mention, you can't take away from Jonathan Taylor, one of the best running backs in the league. So if that might be an L, Eagles. That might be an L. We looking at 8-6 now. That's bad. No, 8-5 now. That's bad. It's bad. Looking at 8-5. Looking at 8-5 here. It's kind of sound like last season. Looking like 8-5. Then after you come from them and they're in your hometown, y'all come from the link, playing the Colts, and then y'all home, back home games, they'll face Seattle. Now here's my thing. If y'all blitz, see that's what I said last year. Like I was like, if we blitz Darnold, then he's just gonna crack under pressure. But I don't fucking know. That wasn't the same Darnold. That was in the playoffs. That was in the season. I say we got their number because we know them best. But the Eagles, I don't got them beating Seattle. It's either going to be a shootout or that's going to be a loss.
Yeah.
Y'all think I'm hating, but y'all see I'm explaining each matchup. Like I'm trying to give y'all the dubs, but it's like 8-6, bro. 8-6, and that's if y'all don't got any injuries by December.
Injuries change everything.
Yeah. Texans, I don't know. They got Montgomery now. That's a good running back. That took some pressure off of CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
And the Texans don't necessarily have a bad defense. They had one of arguably the best defenses last year. And that's a Christmas Eve game. I don't think it's going to be a dub, but I'm going to say dub. I'm going to say 9-6. I'm not going to give y'all 9-7 going into Christmas. I'm not going to be that rude. I'm not going to be. Barry might be. Barry might be. He might have him up because it's 7-8 right now. But we're not going to talk about that. I know Andre pissed off right now. Like what? We gonna be 10-0. Like, bro, can y'all please? That overconfidence shit is what killed y'all last year. That overconfidence shit. I kept telling y'all, telling every Eagle fan I could ever fucking speak to. I'm like, bro, y'all need to just be real with yourself. Nah, man, have faith in your team. Y'all have faith in your team. I'm like, bro, I'm real. Like, these refs is real. These refs not playing. Vegas wins every game, not us. Vegas choose who the fuck wins. So, you see these calls and shit? When you ever see a season where refs got fired? Niggas charging people's houses and shit. Refs are getting security. So nah, this shit's serious. I give them a 9-6 there. Right? They got some losing to the Texans. Then they play y'all in January. Now here's my thing. If this game doesn't mean anything, they should beat y'all. Yeah. If this game means something, like if y'all need this game, the next game, if y'all need this game to clinch a berth,
it's gonna be crazy.
I don't. Damn, do I really got them 9-7? That's crazy. Damn, do I really got them 9-7? All right, look. If y'all play perfect football and stay out of the penalty, 9-7. I'll give y'all against the Eagles. I'll give y'all the game against the Eagles. If this is all healthy by January 3rd, hopefully, then yeah, this is a dub. This is a dub for the Niners. Now I'll make the Eagles 9-7. And I think I had y'all around this time 9-7. So that might be an important fucking game. Cause it was close as shit for a couple of like berths in the NFC.
Yes.
So that mean y'all win a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
And then of course the last game I got the Eagles sweeping the Giants. No, they split the series because then they'll beat the Giants at the end. So 10-7. 10-7. Oh, I'm gonna catch some heat for this. Oh, I'm gonna catch some heat, bro. I'm gonna catch some heat, bro. But if you think about it, you might pull up a couple games that might be a blowout, and I don't expect y'all could blow out the Texans or some random shit. And I'll be like, well, how the fuck? But I'll give y'all 10. They'll give y'all 11-6. I don't know if you're going higher than 11-6. To be honest, that's a lot of as if they stay healthy or somewhere. So no. Definitely don't see that shit.
You put air in the time.
Then we're gonna go with another team. So this is my wife's team. You heard me? This is my wife's team because she was born and raised in Detroit. We have a little bit of a of a thing at times because some people arguably say that blockbuster trade worked in our favor more than theirs. I highly disagree. Y'all see it as we won a championship. Stafford was guaranteed the missing piece to our organization.
Mm-hmm.
But if you watch the documentary on Netflix, the quarterback documentaries they have, nigga, golf was a match made in heaven for them. Okay, did y'all get the ring yet? No, but y'all are gonna. I guarantee, mark my words, the time when the Lions get a Super Bowl, it will be with golf. It's gonna be with golf. I don't see any other quarterback they have. It's gonna be with golf. He fits their system so damn well. They became good as shit the second they got him. The only thing that hurt them was their late game decisions, which makes or break a championship team. So it's all about a little bit of luck, keeping the refs out of it as much as fucking possible. But the refs was all up on Detroit's ass last year. I felt bad. Even the game they played against us. In my defense, that was not a touchdown, but we would have still scored it. We were the top team in red zone offense. Detroit was not going to stop us.
Mm-hmm.
They were not going to stop us at the 1 yard line when we got a fresh Kyron Williams that we could throw to on a flat route, or he could run up the middle, or we could switch it up and have Blake Corum come back, or we can go and have Puka and Nakua cut across the middle, or we got Mumford, we got Adams who's right there. Like, bro, like it's like it was one of them touchdowns where it's like, all right, that's not a touchdown, but we're just gonna give that shit to them.
Yeah.
Because we already know what's gonna, like, who says somebody doesn't get hurt that very next play if they call that shit back. So it's like Lions schedule is they play the Saints in their first game. That's a dub. I'm sorry. That's a dub. Gibbs has got the highest paid contract of any running back. He about to show the fuck off. And it's in Detroit. That's a dub. Then they play the Bills. If they play good football, stay out that penalty, that could be 2-0.
Yeah.
Then they play the Jets. That's 3-0. Then they play the Panthers. Damn. The fuck schedule they give y'all? That might be a 4-0. That might be.
Yeah.
I even got my team going 4-0 at the beginning.
They set their schedule up real sweet.
The Cardinals, nigga, that's 5-0.
Do you see the script now?
All right. Now the Packers come into their town. That might be a toss up there. They might lose that one. But they tend to give the Packers a fight.
Yes.
Damn. All right. I'm not about to have them win back-to-back games here. If they beat the Packers and go 6-0, they're losing to the Vikings like they did last year.
Uh-huh.
So that's 6-1. Then they play the Dolphins. Oh my God. Is this going to be like are they going to be dealing with any injuries or something? Because this 7-1 as of November 8th, possibly leading the conference. You're probably going to lose to the Patriots because this game is an overseas game. Where are we? Lions versus Patriots. They're playing in Germany? The fuck?
I ain't never heard of that. That's crazy.
They playing in Germany. What the fuck is that? They're playing in Germany. Okay. All right. Highly fucking confused here. But if that's the case, they're probably I got them losing that game though, because I mean Patriots for AJ Brown, they tend to struggle. I mean the Lions, arguably, that was one of them games where I think the Lions probably should beat the Eagles last year, because that was not even AJ Brown knew that was not pass interference. That wasn't. That wasn't, bro. Because you all up in my jersey. As soon as I touch your jersey, and I don't change the trajectory of what direction you're running the route, that's just physical contact. That's the defense. So I don't know why y'all called that, and that led to them getting the field goal, and they beat Detroit that way. These refs, man, these fucking refs. So but no, I got that being an L. That makes them what 7-2. The Buccaneers. I might be 7-3. I don't know why, but they tend to always struggle against the Bucks. Even when they beat them, they struggle the whole time. 7-3. Then they go against the Bears. I don't know, man. It's looking like Ben Johnson had their number. 7-4. Then they go against the Falcons. 8-4. I mean, hopefully 8-4. But who knows how the Falcons will be by December. Titans, a secondary. Depending on how Caleb Downs does for Tennessee. But on paper, that should be 9-4. Then they go against the Vikings. I got them splitting meetings with the Vikings, so that's 10-4. Then they play the Giants. That could possibly be an L. Who knows? That might be an L because I got the Giants skating into the playoffs. Even if they have a bad record, they probably gonna get a playoff berth. Harbaugh is not stupid. Even when his teams have bad years for every team he coached, they always tend to weasel their way into the playoffs, even with an ugly record. So that might be an L, making them 10-5. And then they go against the Bears in Chicago. Ten and 6. I think the Bears somehow upset them twice. I'm sorry, babe. Sorry. Sorry. Because I don't know. I also got to think about Vegas. And this nigga is on the cover of Madden. I don't fucking think he's... You know who I think should be on the cover of Madden? Fucking Myles Garrett. He broke the sack record. Like, why do y'all keep disrespecting defensive players, man? Like, damn. And if not him, hate to say it, but it either should have been JSN or choose Puka. I mean, come on now. Choose if you want to go offense. Or it could have been Stafford. I don't know, because he won fucking MVP. Like a lot of quarterbacks get the Madden cover when they win MVP. Like Lamar Jackson. Like Josh Allen. Like Brett Favre. Like McNabb. I could keep going through the decades. But I'm guessing getting Super Bowl MVP doesn't get you a cover anymore. So I better not see another quarterback get an MVP cover. Get a Madden cover, bro. I better not, L. I better not. Because what else do you have to fucking do? Do you have to be MVP and win a Super Bowl? I doubt that because Jackson was on it. Because Josh Allen was on it. So that's crazy as shit. So that would make them 10-6. All right, so I got Lions 11-6. I got Lions 11-6. Maybe 12-5 if they beat the Giants. But yeah, 11-6, 12-5. 12-5, 11-6. Technically the teams y'all seen I said that's playoff berth records. Like I'm not saying. So the Niners probably gonna make the playoffs. Rams gonna make the playoffs. Eagles gonna make the playoffs. Lions are going to make the playoffs this year. Let's see here. I'm gonna do Seattle. Now keep in mind with Seattle, Chad, y'all gotta understand that when you win the Super Bowl, they give you a tough as shit schedule. Okay, they're supposed to. Keep that in mind. They're supposed to give you a tough as shit. What's up, Future? They're supposed to give you a tough as shit schedule. It's only fair. Does it every year. So their schedule, keep in mind they lost their MVP running back. I don't know why these niggas are acting like that shit don't matter, because Walker and Charbonnet were a good duo. What's with these teams breaking up their running back duos? First the Lions, then Seattle. What the fuck y'all doing? We still got fucking Blake Corum and Kyron Williams, and y'all still got y'all running backs y'all got. So, like, come on now. Let me see. So they're I'm going to it now. Come on. They play their first game of the season is against the Patriots. Y'all niggas gonna get mad as shit when I say that's an L. That's an L. You wanna know why that's an L? Because the Patriots is making some improvements on defense. They got AJ Brown. And if you put AJ Brown in that fucking Super Bowl, and this is his childhood team. I'm talking about he grew up watching New England. He was a Patriot fan while being a fucking Eagle. This man is literally sounds just as giddy as McDuffie does because he grew up being a LA, St. Louis, LA Ram fan. When a player is playing for a team they grew up watching, always been a fan of, even though they're not on their team, they play their ass off. That's why people like to have players where they are homegrown and they try to bring the team that drafted them a championship because that same type of feeling. So with that being said, AJ going to go the fuck off in this game. And that's either going to be an overtime win or a late game win. But I got Seattle losing the first game of the season. I got them shook the first game of the season. You see what I mean? You agree with me on that one, Al? You heard me? Yo, Barry. Barry, you hear me? Yo, cuz, you hear me? I got them probably losing that shit, bro. I got them losing their first game of the season. They are not beating the Patriots. 23-21. I got to be in close or looking close at the end, but no. You're not winning that game. You're 0-1 to start the season. Then we have the next game. That's going to be against the Cardinals. That's a dub. That's a dub. That's a dub. So that's going to be they're 1-1 against the Commanders. 2-1 against the Chargers. 3-1 against the Niners. By October, if y'all not fully healthy, that's a 4-1 for Seattle. But then, right after they play y'all, they play the Broncos. That might be an L for Seattle. That got them 4-2. Chiefs, I'll say they lose that game. I'll say it shocks the shot, but they lose that game. They're now 4-3. Bears. They might win that game because Caleb gonna be blitzed. So that's 5-3. They sweep the Cardinals. 6-3. Raiders 7-3. Then they face y'all again. I think y'all still one of them matchups because that's in November. The second one's in November, so I say y'all still that shit. They're now 5-4. They beat the Cowboys, makes them 6-4. They beat the Giants, makes them 7-4. They beat the Eagles, that makes them 8-4. They not going to beat that. No, I got us beating them on Christmas. So that makes them that makes them 8-5. And then they face the Panthers. No, wait, I'm off here. That makes them 9-5. Okay, so that makes them 9-5 by us beating them. Then 10. They beat the Panthers. That's 10-5. I think I missed the game. Because of that, right? All right, I might have them like. I had us at like 13-4. They're probably going to be 12-5 or 11-6. No. You know what? I got them 11-6 because they're going to need the game, that second game against y'all. But I got y'all beating them, and I got us splitting with them, so that makes them 11-6. But I think we'll win more non-divisional games than them. So 11-6 there. I haven't really got a team with 14 wins yet. Damn. Except maybe the Broncos. They might have 14 wins. All right. I've done the Rams. I've done Niners, Seattle, the Denver, the Chicago, the Lions. Honestly, I could just do Denver live real quick. I'm gonna try to speed through it though, shit. Let me see this shit. Their schedule. Appreciate the likes, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate that shit. All right, so their schedule. I just had it set up. Hold on, I just had it set up. Their schedule. There we go. All right. Their first game against the Chiefs, that's a dub. That's 1-0. I'm not trying to disrespect for the Mahomes, but you don't have the team you had in the years past. You don't have that. What's all right? You don't have that team no more, bro. Y'all back in the drawing board. So Broncos win that. That's 1-0. Then they play Jaguars 2-0. Damn. Then they play the Rams. I don't know if we could pull that fucking game off because our first two games. 3-0. Then they play the Niners. If y'all not healthy yet around that time, 4-0. Broncos versus Steelers. I don't know about that. Broncos versus Steelers. All right, cuz I'll catch you later, bro. Yeah, you're probably taking it down. You're gonna sleep right now, working in the morning. I do too. Let me see. We got they beating the Chiefs, that's 1-0. They beating the Jaguars 2-0. They're beating us probably 3-0. They beating the Niners 4-0. They're beating the Chargers. That's what 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5-0. They're losing to the Seahawks prior. No, they're beating the Seahawks. I had them beating the Seahawks. They're 6-0. Broncos, Cardinals, 7-0. Chiefs, Broncos. They're probably gonna lose one game. They're probably split it at 7-1. Panthers, maybe they upset them. Get some good reads. 7-2. Raiders, 8-3. Steelers, 9-3. Dolphins, 10-3. Jets, 11-3. Raiders, 12-3. Bills, 13-3. Patriots, 14-3. Then Chargers, possibly gonna be 15-3. I don't got the Broncos doing bad this year. I don't. In many ways, I have the Broncos representing the AFC in the Super Bowl. I do. Like I'm talking about that prediction. All my predictions are based off of. I'm trying to include some of the injuries, but I'm going off of basically like motherfuckers eventually being fully healthy and having the years it's supposed to have. I'm cool with a 12-5. If we can squeeze out a 13-4, that's even better. If we can clinch our conference, that's even greater. Let me see here. But yeah, so far for y'all to keep up with it and stay in touch and kept up with it. I have the Rams at 12-5, possibly 13-4. I have the Eagles at 11-6, possibly 12-5. I have the Lions at 11-6, possibly 12-5. I have Seattle. No. I have the Eagles at 10. I have the Eagles at 10-7, possibly 11-6. I have the Niners at 10-7, possibly 11-6. I have Seattle at 12-5, possibly 11-6. I have the Rams at 12-5, possibly 13-14, 13-4. I got the Bears, possibly 11-6. Panthers. I look at all the schedules, Chad. I look at all the schedules. Like I know I wasn't able to fit in a 2-hour window everybody's schedule and break it down. I was kind of hoping that some of the other panelists, some people had shit they came up, some people, my other one couldn't get out of work and shit like that. But I appreciate the one that did pop up. It's crazy that the one that was supposed to be at odds are a Niners fan was the one that popped up. And I appreciate the love people showing and the shares and shit like that and the follows. Appreciate that. Join that JPG gang. Hit that little heart. With that being said, though, Panthers. Very well, very much so. Another 9-8 or 9-7-1. They're probably going to tie somebody again. Green Bay. They're not making the playoffs. I have them winning only 8 games. Falcons, 9 games. They clinch AFC. They clinch their division and get a playoff berth that way. Cowboys, not making the playoffs. Washington, not making the playoffs. So they're probably going to be like 5-win, 6-win teams. Bengals, they're not making the playoffs. As much as I respect Joe Burrow, they're not making the playoffs. Let's look at this real quick so I can. All right. I'll do it this way. So I'm missing nobody. Bills going to the playoffs. They're probably going to be 10-7. Dolphins 5-12. Patriots 12-5. Jets 2-15. Ravens 10-7. Bengals 8-9. Browns 7-10. Pittsburgh 7-10. Texans 11-6. Colts 10-7. Jaguars 3-14. Tennessee Titans 9-8. Broncos 15-3. Chiefs 7-10. 8-9. 8-9. Raiders 4-13. Chargers 5-12. Cowboys 6-11. Giants possibly 9-8. Clinching 10-7. Technically clinching a playoff berth by a tiebreaker. Eagles 11-6 win division. Commanders 6-11. Bears 10-7. If not 9-8. Detroit 11-6. Possibly winning the division. Packers 9-8 or 8-9. Vikings 7-10. Falcons, they win division at 9-7-1. Or they pull off an upset in some games and they get 10-7. Carolina, they do not make the playoffs. I got them possibly being injury ridden. Hopefully not, but it could happen. 7-10. Saints 4-13. Buccaneers 8-9. And then last but definitely not least, NFC West. Arizona Cardinals. I feel so bad for their running back, bro, because he be running his ass off. again. Jeremiah Love. I feel so bad for that nigga. 5-12. Rams. Now, wishfully thinking, we be 13-4. But I still say we win our division being 12-5. Niners will probably be 10-7, to be honest. Seattle will probably be, because they have fucking round robin shit that Vegas loves to do with us against them. They'll probably be 11-6 and clinch their way into the fucking playoffs. So, yeah. Those are my predictions. And I'm basing it off of people stay healthy. This is with nobody making trades. Everybody keeping their full roster so if somebody gets hurt. And then what their backups are and stuff like that. And I'm taking all that into account. And we'll see what really happens. What's up, Ryan? But yeah. Those are my predictions, chat, for every single NFL team this year. Now, hopefully, some of these underdogs, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I am. I hope I'm wrong. I hope that a team surprised me. Okay? Hell, I hope my team surprised me and maybe do even better than I think we are. Because me, y'all see me, I'm trying to be reasonable. I'm not like some of my other fans some of my other Rams fans where we're like, oh, we might be undefeated this year or we might be such and such. No, because y'all got to understand there's officiating when it comes to a sports game. There's referees. There's sports bettors. There's other fucking things at hand that can take an account for what the fuck is going to happen. So with that being said, I'm giving us 4 losses. Minimum. Or maximum 5, but at least 4. Hell, if we fucking sweep Seattle, that'd be fucking fantastic. And that would mean that would be the 14-3 that I had us being last year. But yeah, between 14-3 to 12-5, that's good for me. That's those Super Bowl numbers. But yeah, appreciate everybody popping up in this joint. Appreciate y'all going through the round robins of certain shit and listening to talk about sports and chiming in. I seen what some of y'all was saying on YouTube about, like, we got some Eagle fans up in this motherfucker. We got some Vikings. Wow. We got a few Dolphins. Look, I ain't dog the Dolphins. Y'all need to chill. I didn't dog walk the Dolphins. Like I didn't dolphin walk y'all. Okay. I said that I was gonna be real and honest from the very fucking beginning, and that's what I am. I did not dog walk y'all. Because can we be honest for a second, chat? Can we be honest? Can we be honest though? Can we be honest? Can we be honest? Can we be super honest? What's up, Scorch? Can we be honest? I didn't dog y'all. But when you have a coach like McDaniels that says dumb shit like that, do you think anybody as a fan or not going to have much faith in what he's going to pull off? No, nigga. Let's be real. I have something I tell a lot of my friends and associates and shit and people that are like sports fans that I talk to online and offline, on camera and off camera. Every fucking fan of every NFL team has that one sentence they fucking hate. Eagles, they hate hearing Chip Kelly. Don't put them 2 words in a sentence. Lions hate hearing 0-16. Ram fans, we hate anybody with the name Jeff and Fisher. and so on and so on with every single team. I was talking to a Saint fan at work the other day. And it was cool. I know there's no bad blood because you can see above what goes on. Because he kind of said they deserved that shit when the Rams did that thing against them. Because the year prior, when they should have beat the Vikings, they let that shit go. See what I mean? Only one Viking fan. He said my dad was his Super Bowl. Ain't that a fucking shame? So the point I'm trying to make here is that I'm not being hard. I'm just being fucking honest. Like, why do you think I fucking got pissed off when I see how they did that fucking round robin? Like, stop having us play Seattle in the last 3 games of the season. Play them, then another team then play them. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is not baseball. Stop with this bullshit. I thought I was the comedian. I'm guessing the nigga is a comedian who really puts these schedules together. But with that being said, chat, I appreciate all the love and the likes and reposts and shares, the follows y'all been giving me and supporting me for this Marshall Falk episode, which is episode 28. My Rams house, my mob squad, my horns up. Know exactly what I'm talking about. With that being said, I appreciate all the support y'all been giving me on my streams, stuff like that. Remember, everything that you put towards these streams will go towards making the streams better for you. So let's grow together. Make sure you follow me on my Instagram, which is the same name. Make sure you follow me on my TikTok, which is the same name, J Bonds Visual. Make sure you follow me on YouTube. I'm live right now. Get our subscribers up. Can we hit 200 to 250? Can we growing slowly but surely? Follow me on Twitch, JP Vines. I go live almost every day, or I'm switching my schedule up, and you're gonna see me more active. Mostly I've been playing Power World lately. As we speak, I got motherfuckers mining right now. Because that's how fucking crazy it is when it comes to a sandbox game. You gotta make sure shit is still being built, even when you're AFK. And then best believe y'all gonna see a lot of IRL and a lot of content of GTA 6. Probably starting in September. Because we're only 2 months away from that game dropping. But with that being said, appreciate all the hard work and guys like myself. And to make sure if anything sports-wise you learn from this stream, always make sure that you live, laugh, and love, but never lie to yourself. I am Jplay Vines. That's fucking great right there. Wow. I'm Jimmy Vines, and I will catch y'all later. Bye. Also, it's horns up. Go Rams. Future Super Bowl champions 2027.